Imagine this. You walk into a room, heels clicking, hair flowing, head held high, and instantly every single man turns his head. Some pause mid-sentence, some glance and pretend they weren't looking, but all of them felt your presence the second you entered. Now, let me ask you something, girl. How often have you actually experienced that? How often have you felt like the magnetic center of the room, where men can't help but notice you, crave you, desire you? Because here's the truth. Being desired is an art. It's not just about being the prettiest girl or having the best body. It's about knowing how to command attention, trigger desire, and leave men obsessing over you long after you've left the room. And if you stick with me until the end of this video, you're going to learn the exact steps to mastering that art. From the way you move, to the energy you radiate, to the psychological triggers that flip a man's obsession switch. I'm giving you everything. But listen, don't you dare click away early, because the last secret I reveal, that's the one that takes you from being the hot girl in the room to being the unforgettable woman every man dreams about. Step 1. Magnetic presence. Before a man even hears your voice, before you even say hello, he feels your energy. Men are visual, yes, but desire goes way deeper than looks. It's about aura. Magnetic presence is built on 3 things: posture, pacing, and poise. Posture. When you walk in, shoulders back, chin lifted, chest open, you're silently telling the world, I belong here. That confidence is intoxicating. Pacing. Don't rush. Move like time bends for you. That slow, graceful pace makes men lean in, like, who is she? Poise. No frantic fidgeting. Stillness is power. When you're calm, controlled, collected, you radiate authority and allure. Here's a quick hack. The next time you enter a room, pause for 3 seconds. Scan the room slowly. Lock eyes with no one, yet. Just hold that presence. I promise you, heads will turn. You just learned how to walk into a room and instantly shift the energy. But here's the thing, girl, presence alone won't keep men hooked. They'll notice you, yes, but to make them desire you, you need the feminine weapon that most women overlook. Step 2, the feminine energy switch. Every man in that room is subconsciously scanning for one thing: polarity. Masculine energy is drawn to feminine energy like a magnet, but here's where most women mess up. They come in guarded, stiff, or masculine. Feminine energy isn't weakness, it's softness, mystery, playfulness. It's receiving, not chasing, and men crave it because it balances them. So how do you switch it on? Drop your shoulders, relax your face, smile, not a big fake smile, but a subtle, knowing one. Allow your voice to soften, speak with warmth, with curiosity. Move with fluidity, not tension. Feminine energy is flowing, not rigid. And here's the psychology behind it. Men are biologically wired to pursue. When you lean back into your feminine, you give them the space to lean forward. Quick example. Instead of marching up to a guy and saying, hey, what's your name? Tilt your head, smile slightly, and say, you look familiar. Do I know you? See the difference? One is masculine pursuit, the other is feminine invitation. You now know how to switch on your feminine energy and make men crave your vibe. But girl, desire isn't just about how you move. It's about how you speak. And the next secret? It's going to flip everything you thought you knew about conversation. Step 3, the seductive voice and words. Your voice is like music to a man's subconscious. The tone, the pacing, the pauses, they all signal confidence, intimacy, allure. Here's the formula. Lower, slower, softer. Lower, drop your pitch slightly. It signals calm authority. Slower, speak with intention. Don't rush, make him wait for your words. Softer, a slight whisper draws him in. He leans closer, he's hooked. And when it comes to words, you don't need to tell him your life story. Use curiosity hooks. Instead of, I had a crazy weekend, say, I probably shouldn't even tell you what happened this weekend. Boom, his brain opens a loop. He needs to know more. Let me paint a scenario. You're at a bar. He asks what you do. Instead of the boring, I work in finance. Try, my job is kind of dangerous. I deal with things most people would never touch. Does he care what the actual job is? Not really. But you've just planted mystery. Girl, if this is already opening your eyes, hit that like button right now and subscribe, because the next secret I'm about to drop, that's where things get dangerous. You don't want to miss this. Now let's talk about the real game changer, the obsession trigger. Step 4, the obsession trigger. Here's where we flip the script. Attraction is one thing, but obsession? That's where the magic happens. And the secret to obsession is simple: scarcity plus unpredictability. Men are wired to chase what feels scarce. When you're always available, always responding instantly, always giving too much, you kill the chase. But when you're a little unpredictable, he can't stop thinking about you. Here's the trick. Give him a taste, then pull back. Respond warmly, then go quiet. Share a detail, then leave out the ending. That push-pull creates emotional tension, and tension fuels desire. Example, he texts, "What are you up to tonight?" Instead of the robotic, "Just home, nothing much. Try, I have something planned, but I'll tell you later." Boom, he's hooked. He's imagining scenarios. He's invested. You now know how to flip the obsession switch. But obsession isn't enough, sis. You don't just want men chasing. You want men investing. You want devotion. And that's exactly what we're diving into next. Step 5, the devotion formula. Here's the difference between a fling and a forever admirer. Devotion. Obsession makes him want you. Devotion makes him commit, invest, and worship you. And devotion is triggered when a man feels 3 things: respect, inspiration, and challenge. Respect. Don't tolerate disrespect. Ever. When you set boundaries, men rise to meet them. Inspiration. Share passions, dreams, and visions. A woman who inspires him becomes unforgettable. Challenge. Not the toxic kind. The playful, "you'll have to earn this side of me" challenge. Men love to climb mountains. Be the mountain. Here's a devotion hack. Instead of showering him with compliments, flip it. Make him qualify to you. Say things like, I like guys who can make me laugh. Can you? Watch him perform. Watch him invest. You now know how to shift men from obsession to devotion. But girl, there's one last secret, the final layer that makes you truly unforgettable. Bonus step, the secret sauce, unforgettable feminine power. You can have presence, energy, voice, mystery, even devotion, but the thing that cements you in a man's memory forever is emotional imprint. It's the combination of mystery, playfulness, and emotional connection that burns into his brain. It's laughing together so hard he never forgets the sound of your giggle. It's giving him a look across the room that feels like a private secret. It's sharing one raw, vulnerable moment that makes him feel closer to you than to anyone else. That's the art, sis. Not being the hottest, not being the loudest, but being the woman who knows how to create unforgettable moments that live in his mind long after the night ends. And if you want more secrets like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell, because what I have coming next will blow your mind. So let me leave you with this. Being desired isn't about competing with other women. It's not about outdressing, outflirting, or outperforming anyone. It's about mastering your own feminine power, psychology, and presence. When you walk into a room with magnetic presence, when you radiate feminine energy, when your words spark mystery, your energy triggers obsession, and your essence inspires devotion. Sis, you don't just get noticed, you get remembered. And the truth? Once you learn this art, you'll never walk into a room unnoticed again.